posters spotted on campus at the University of Toronto are sparking concerns and provoking debate. Some students are calling the messaging on the posters deceitful, confusing. Others are harsher, calling it straight up racist. We spoke with the group behind these posters earlier today. The poster, now removed from campus, showed a white man holding a hockey stick. We asked students what they thought of the message underneath. If everyone is Canadian, then to be Canadian means nothing.
I think it means nothing. I think it means everything. I think to know that people from all of these different backgrounds have come to this one country, and these experiences are so diverse. That's the value of the country.
It's kind of sad, to think that being Canadian doesn't really mean that we have our own identity.
People can take that a lot of different ways, especially on campus. A lot of people have very strong opinions.
That's particularly a little racist, because I think being Canadian means that we are accepting of everybody, and for this to sort of come out, that's pretty appalling.
George Hutchison isn't a student at U of T, but leads the group behind the poster, Students for Western Civilization. On their website, they describe themselves as a pan-European nationalist student group based in Toronto. How would you describe Canadian identity then? What is it to you?
It's so abstract and broad that it's meaningless. That's the definition of Canadian identity.
What do you want it to be then?
It should be something. That is the traditional idea of a nation state, is that a nation is defined by something specific. And really, it's not a question of what do I want. It's just more of a description of, we're either going to be a country defined by an identity, or we're going to be multicultural, in which case there's really nothing unifying us.
But isn't multiculturalism a part of our identity?
No, I think that's a contradictory statement.
Hutchison repeatedly stating the group is only using the poster to foster a discussion and nothing more. We asked a U of T prof to weigh in. Where does the debate on multiculturalism cross over to racism?
It depends what people say, and it depends how it's interpreted. So there isn't one sort of objective standard out there. You have to see the subtext.
Generally speaking, when you're trying to foster a discussion, you want to create an environment that is safe and welcoming when you're having these discussions, and that's not what they're creating. It seems like a group of people who just really want to embrace the concept of whiteness in Western culture, which again just goes against the very values that we hold as Canadians.
While the school tells us campus police haven't found any more of these posters on campus today, the group tells us they plan on sending out another wave sometime soon. The university also tells us this group is definitely not a recognized campus group. They say that they condemn any form of discrimination or racism. And for students feeling unsafe, there are resources available at the Anti-Racism and Cultural Diversity Office.